Well, g'day folks. I know I was going to upload the patio project for you, as I said. So I didn't videotape the tractor or anything today because there is still frost in the ground. However, I'm trying to get an early start on things, so I just wanted to remove some of the asphalt and stuff like that and prepare. Anyways, I'll take you outside, let you have a look at the giant mess I've created. So, as you can see, we have removed the asphalt all the way up to the building here, across and under the carport roof. As I said, we're going to be pouring cement under the roof here. We're going to be putting the grass back from here all the way along to the building here. But yes, folks, we have created a giant mess. We got the gravel here that's going to go in the hole before we pour the cement. The broken asphalt's all piled up down here. Anyways, folks, you kind of see the mess that's going on. As I did say, we have the gas company coming to put the line in as well, to put the shop heater in for next winter. But yeah, just a heads up what's been going on. We'll see you later, folks.
He says he's digging to put the gas line and electrical line in. Why does he have me doing this? They pay me $20 for doing this stuff.
Okay, folks, just give you a little heads up. This is what we did so far today. We dug the trench. The power line is here underground. The gas line will be running over that way. We'll see you later, folks. Okay, so the gas company's here and they've been putting in the line, which comes from here, goes down through. I'll bring you around to the other side. We're in an old basement, and the line comes through. It's very dark here, and it runs all the way over to the other side of the wall here. And that's the outside part there, folks. We have the main line comes up with the shut off, and then it comes across to the barbecue shut off as well. I am going to build like a shed here that the barbecue is going to go in on a cement pad. And sorry we didn't film the tractor again, but we backfilled all this in here. Needs to be compacted with a plate packer, obviously. And we have the line that does run underground over here to the back wall of the shop. This is where the spot is for the heater, where the line's going to come off of, and it's going to go into the shop. So again, we did backfill that. It's just a matter of plate packing it, and we'll be pouring the cement in a couple of days. I gotta put the forms in, and yeah, so we'll be back. Okay, folks, today we were putting in the forms for the cement. I got the forms in and all leveled off, and I started to backfill them. However, it did start to rain, so I guess this is where I am today. I've got the forms all put in place under the roof, and you see the little grid pattern that's there. That's some of the steel that's going in the pad. Obviously there's much more steel going in there. Okay, well, as you can see, we've been back at it again, and we put more crushed gravel in inside the forms. That's just to bring it up to 6 inches square on the forms. That way you're not using a lot of cement, because I've ordered 3 meters. We put foam around the posts because you don't want concrete touching concrete, because it will move over time. And we did put some foam along the bottom edge as well, so it doesn't bind up over time. That's the dirt that was in the hole that we took out. But she's all slowly starting to come together. We will be pouring the cement on Monday. We do have the steel that we got to put. I just used some scrap steel and whatever I got laying around, throw it in there, and got some bar around the edge so the corner doesn't break off. But yeah, it's all starting to come together. More mess over there, but it is all coming together. We will have the video pouring the cement as well. Like I said, it's a step-by-step project, you know, and you want a machine, folks, right there. Kia Optima. That thing is the bomb. I've never in my life owned a car so sweet. That sucker right there, that'll put you back in the seat. I'm telling you, the North American built vehicles, they're all junk. You want to buy a real machine? Kia Optima. More mess over there. Anyway, we'll be pouring cement next. Well, today we've decided the mess is going to get much messier before it gets better. We did some branch breaking today and stuff with the Kubota, but is what we're actually doing is putting a fence from the side of the garage over where this chain link fence is. We're going to be removing all of this fence here. We're going to be removing this huge tree stump here, and we're going to be cleaning this entire area up with a brand new fence, wood fence, that's going to come across here and attach to the building, and it's going to clean up the neighbor's side here all the way along there. That's the change of plans. We also had a change of plans of when we're paving. We're not going to put the grass running right to the back of the building here. We're going to end up paving it instead. All new asphalt back here. Now I do want to say, folks, when you are doing a project such as this, is what you want to do is you calculate what it's going to cost you roughly to do the project, and when the wife asks what the project's going to cost, you say, oh, not much. You know, that's probably the best way to put it to her, because you see, is what you do is estimate for a project. Like, we said it's going to cost, okay, $2,000 to do what we're doing. So when you estimate a project, you say, okay, it's going to cost $2,000 to do it. So then is what you want to do is add another $2,000 to that, and then you want to plus another $1,000 on top of that, and you know, you basically double the amount you had in mind, and then add a little more to it, and then you're just about there what the project should cost. So yeah, no, seriously speaking though, folks, I knew the $2,000 project. You're looking at more like $5,000 by the time you're done everything. But always expect that when you're doing a project. We'll be back, eh? We'll be back, because this is the never-ending, freaking expensive project.
Okay.
Now, as we couldn't back the truck all the way up to the pad, We are wheelbarrowing it in, so it is a slow process. It should take us about a half an hour to get the cement in. As you see, I've got all the steel in the hole. I'm pulling the steel up as the cement's going in, and we're going to screed it after. Okay, concrete's poured. We screeded it with a 2x4 2 times over. Wet it a little bit, took a broom and ran a broom down the top of it to give it a broom finish. That way it has a little bit of grit, so it's not slippery. Now, as we are taking the fence down, we're working at this very, very, very large tree stump. It's getting removed, as you can see. Okay, now in order to put this fence in, we've had to bring in some bigger equipment. We brought in a full-size backhoe to remove the mess. Okay, after having a dump truck and a backhoe in to remove the garbage, fence posts are now installed and in place as we are just waiting for the fencing material. Again, we did clean beside the garage. This is maybe the neighbor's side, and we'll be back doing the fence. After running around getting fence boards at the hardware store, and it's slowly starting to come together. Okay, after a long day, we're going to show you the fence is now up. As I did say, it was not an easy task at all. We had to get a dump truck in, as we had a huge pile of garbage here in the driveway to get taken away, and when the dump truck and backhoe came, we decided we'd let the full-size backhoe dig the holes for these fence posts, as we had to go very large and bust out all the big roots and stuff from that big tree I pulled out. I could have done it with my little Kubota, however I thought it would probably make more sense to have the big backhoe do it while he's here, make the job go much faster. We did clean up all the mess here, and we took all the mess out of the back of the yard when the dump truck was here. As you can see, the pad is poured. All we're waiting to have done now is pave the driveway, and we made a nice grade along here. That was a 2-foot drop. Now it's a nice rounded grade down under the fence to the neighbor's yard. So I guess we'll see you when the paving crew comes in. Okay folks, I've decided I'm going to call this video at this point a wrap, and I'm going to let you guys actually see what has been going on here in the yard. The only reason why I'm doing this is because I can't get the sod in yet because it's obviously too early in the season, and I still have a month to wait until the paving can be done. So at this point, I'm going to call it a video. Again, I worked very hard at this project after work, after hours kind of thing, when I have time. Yeah, it is what it is, and we're looking at paving in a month, so yeah. I'll let you in on what's been happening, folks. And again, is what we're going to do here is we're going to come over here like this, and over here like this. We got one of these right here, folks, and is what we call that right there. You know, we're gonna have to sit you down for 1 second like this, okay? And the reason for that, you hear that, folks? Is what we call that right there is, oh yeah, get the job done. We'll see you again, folks. Be good, be safe, have a good night.